And if I never posted that content, I would never have this information of people, they're interested in stuff like that. So the more fitness stuff I post, the more Call of Duty highlights I post, all of the aspects I post, people can see what I do. I'm growing my brand. So next time that they have a fitness question or they want to play video games, they know what I'm all about. So they could come to me and work with me and build the team, the network, the teamwork. Because if they're playing video games with me, they obviously have some type of rapport with me, which means they're probably going to, on the back end, get some designs with me, some prints, and then maybe I'll create a logo for them. Like my buddy right now is texting me right now about his app he just designed for school, and because I've known him since middle school, but since I make content on design and logos, he's coming to me to ask for a logo to be created. And because I work at a print shop, he's probably going to eventually make t-shirts and posters and banners and letterheads and all this other stuff that I do. And if I never posted about it on social media, they would never know. Good afternoon, everybody. It is actually afternoon. It is 12 o'clock and 32 seconds p.m. on Friday, January 20th. And I just wanted to make a quick video about content and content creation, influencers, and monetizing your data, your information, your experience of life. Recently, I just started taking over operations of Blue Dog Graphics, the print shop I work at in Hackensack, New Jersey. And one of those operations is, of course, marketing and social media. So we've been making TikToks, Instagram Reels, just pictures of final products, just like getting our products out into the world. So kind of like a portfolio piece so people can see what we do and what our job is about and our design process and printing stuff and cutting down posters and making thank you cards, business cards, stuff like that, just so people can actually see what we got going on here. And that's essentially the main point of social media. So on this account here, I'm John Lacey. Of course, I'm John Lacey. I've been since August 2021. I've been banging out so much content, like 60 pieces a day, 80 pieces a day, tweets, YouTube shorts, Instagram posts, Instagram stories, TikToks, Facebook posts, LinkedIn posts, all of these like 7-8 different channels of social medias that I've been just posting my thoughts and opinions and not exactly advice, but kind of advice I've learned from other people that I'm trying to educate the world on. JonProsper, how to be successful, financial well-being, along with self-well-being. So that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video today of you need to make as much content as humanly possible so people can actually see what you do in your life. Because if you're not posting, unless you have a connection of people in the real world on earth, unless you have connections with people and you hang out with them in real life, essentially, if you don't post on social media, whatever channel it is, wherever people's attention is, whether it's email, text message, Facebook, Instagram, unless they're viewing you in some type of platform, you're essentially irrelevant to the entire world. You're not posting content, you're not sharing your thoughts, you're not sharing the food you eat, no matter what it is. You should probably be posting for one aspect of to make more money, another aspect to build a bigger brand, or maybe just for the fun of it so people can see you play video games or your sports highlights. Whatever the reason is, you should be posting essentially as much as humanly possible. And a lot of people in the other generations don't seem to understand that. Our generation, Gen Z, they kind of grew up using computers and they grew up using social media. So we grew up into the idea of posting our life and taking photos of landscapes or whatever it is and uploading it so people can see it. Other generations grew up on physical content. So they grew up on printing out pictures of whatever. I mean, they grew up physical, we grew up digital. So our current generation and other generations, they're slowly starting to trickle down into the digital world. So the more content you post, the more people see what you do, and the more you can grow to build your brand in other aspects. For example, I work at the print shop. I post pictures of what I do here at print. The designs I do, the photography, t-shirt designs, all this different stuff. I actually just did a poll yesterday on my Instagram, I'm John Lacey, to see what my followers like the most. So I had at the top of the page, I had fitness stuff, working out, sports, Call of Duty, e-games. And then the next column I had design and photography and merch designs. And then I had financial stuff, business development, business operations, picking up the free pennies. And then the bottom one was self-development talk, drinking water, breathing, staying healthy, self-wellness. There's still another 5 hours left on the poll, but essentially what seems to be the leader right now by 33% is the fitness stuff, the sports, the COD, the e-games. So I guess people have a bigger attention span for watching people work out or doing pull-ups or playing golf or snowboarding or getting a good kill in COD, Call of Duty. So, and if I never posted that content, I would never have this information of people, they're interested in stuff like that. So the more fitness stuff I post, the more Call of Duty highlights I post, all of the aspects I post, people can see what I do. I'm growing my brand. So next time that they have a fitness question or they want to play video games, they know what I'm all about. So they could come to me and work with me and build the team, the network, the teamwork. Because if they're playing video games with me, they obviously have some type of rapport with me, which means they're probably going to, on the back end, get some designs with me, some prints, and then maybe I'll create a logo for them. Like my buddy right now is texting me right now about his app he just designed for school, and because I've known him since middle school, but since I make content on design and logos, he's coming to me to ask for a logo to be created. And because I work at a print shop, he's probably going to eventually make t-shirts and posters and banners and letterheads and all this other stuff that I do. And if I never posted about it on social media, they would never know, or they would only know by hanging out with me and talking with me. But because I can't hang out with everyone all the time, the easiest way to channel all these people's attention is through social media. So by me posting everything on the back end, I reward myself by making more money and by building a bigger friendship and more network. So that's kind of the goal for 2023, is to build a bigger network. So I need more content so I can DM people and ask them how they're doing it and see what they do. And if they post other content, I can go follow what they do and I can learn from them. And then I can ask them questions in the DMs. So kind of the whole point. So it's all kind of like a funnel. If you think about this, you start with the content. It's all free. Pull out your phone, put it on selfie mode, film yourself talking about whatever, and then post it. And then what happens if you post a couple of videos, 5, 6, 7 videos, you post that, and then people start recognizing you. You get views, hundreds of views, thousands of views, maybe millions of views if you have good content. And then what you can do is on the back end, because you have followers now and people who like your content, you can DM them and get rapport and ask them about their life and what they do and how you can help them. And then from there, you build sales. And then those people start buying stuff from you. They start buying products. They start buying logos and designs and posters. So it's all kind of like a funnel of having fun, posting what you like doing, building your brand so people can see what your life is about. And then you work them through the funnel of DMing them and building rapport and friendship and maybe hanging out with them and becoming friends with them or acquaintances and helping them out in their life. And then on the back end from that, you make money because you're helping them. They need whatever you do, so you're making money by doing that. Hello. That was actually pretty funny. That was the mail lady who follows me on my social media stuff because she likes my content. Because we were just having a conversation about social media and posting and building followers. And then we got into the idea of like the butterfly effect and how things trickle down and everything happens for a reason, which kind of applies to what I was just talking about, social media. So I post something and then you post something and then someone learns from it. I post something, you see it, you take it into your life and run with it and apply it to your situations, which then causes someone else to be affected by your values, which then causes their life to be affected, which then causes other people's lives to be affected. But yeah, kind of makes sense. Yeah, something I've noticed though when I'm filming these videos is I start filming these videos and I'm talking like nonstop for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes in some cases. And then what happens is some people come up and then start talking to me, like the mail lady, for example. And I was just in the zone of talking and talking. and I can feel myself, my mouth moving and my temples and everything's moving. And it's just because I'm stuck in that loop of content creation. I just inadvertently start making more content without even knowing it, which is kind of why I always thought since the summer is I got to start filming so much more stuff, and I got to have better headphones to record the audio that I'm saying and the video to have the video for the post of the social media. The most of the time I'm saying smart stuff when I'm not filming it. Like someone asks, like a friend asks me for advice, or we're just driving down the road and I see something happen and I just like say out something smart. So I need to start really doing that a lot more 2023 of getting new headphones and maybe getting a second phone to film stuff on. But I don't know, but content is definitely the way to be doing stuff. Just posting anything, literally anything, as I was saying with the mail lady, post something, someone else is going to consume it, their life is going to be changed, and then everyone that they associate with is going to start picking up on their values, which is going to change their lives, which is just going to have a trickle effect all the way down to generations from now. Because of something that you post, something that you say, someone else is going to benefit from it, hopefully, and then everything just becomes much better. And that's kind of my plan for the world, is make digital content, make physical content, so people can see it, people can view it, their lives can change, their values, just having the definition in front of their face, the words, the vocabularies, is going to make their life more conscious, is going to become more self-aware. It just trickles down to their family and friends, which trickles down to their family and friends, which trickles down for generations to come. And that's kind of why I like making content, because millions of people view it and millions of people, their lives are changed. So content, please create it, document your life. Even if you don't really post it, just document it, have it at the go for your children to see, your grandchildren, your mom, your dad, just somebody to show your stuff to so they can learn about something new. So you can learn, and so people can learn, and so lives become better. So, cheers.